Donald Trump spiking the football today. You're going to want to hang around for this. Mitt Romney, what's going to be the fallout? Is there going to be any fallout for his ugly betrayal? And finally, I'm going to show you who's going to be president in the year 2040. All that's coming up right now on I'm Right. Well, it's Celebration Day if you're President Donald Trump and all of President Donald Trump's supporters. You see, when you go through what he's gone through for the last 3 years and finally you walk out vindicated after the Senate trial, you are going to do a little bit of celebrating, a little bit of spiking of the football. You can say that's childish. You can say that's petty. I say that's perfectly normal and human. What would you expect the man to do? What president has gone through that kind of harassment for 3 years? And look, if you want to make the argument that Trump, with his bombastic style, brings a lot of it on himself, I wouldn't argue with that. I wouldn't argue with that at all. But what president has had to go through a special investigator? Remember, they tried to cite the 25th Amendment to overturn his presidency, and then an actual impeachment. The man has been impeached. All through this, you can make the argument, if you look at the facts, as we always present to you on this show, he didn't do anything wrong. And one more thing, as long as we're talking about this impeachment thing before we go to all the Trump coverage of today, there was a lot of talk about quid pro quo. You know that word. I think it must be Latin or Spanish or something. I don't know. I didn't really go to college. But the point is, it's, give a little, get a little. That's quid pro quo, right? Why is that bad? He's the president of the United States of America. He's the chief executive of the United States of America. What do you think leaders of countries do? Why do you think they get on the phone with each other? Why do you think they have these gigantic conferences? Do you think it's all, hey, Larry, how you doing? Hey, your shoes look really nice today. I had a great pizza. You got to come try it. They're there trading favors. That's what leaders of countries do. And you can yell and scream about the fact, well, you shouldn't be looking into Biden. Well, why? Joe Biden is exempt from being investigated for criminal activity, for potential criminal activity because he's running for president? Is that how we do things now in the United States of America? That standard certainly didn't apply to Donald Trump when the FBI was getting FISA warrants to spy on his campaign. Funny how that works. Ask yourself, what's wrong with quid pro quo? Do you want your president to never engage in it? I mean, I personally remember very well Barack Obama sitting down with Russia and saying on camera in that famous hot mic moment, saying, I'll have more flexibility after the election. What do you think he was talking about there, ladies and gentlemen? More flexibility to swap good barbecue recipes? No, he's talking about trading favors because that's what leaders do. That's what leaders of nations do. There's nothing shocking about it. There's nothing illegal about it. What bothered me about this entire thing was that Trump couldn't just come out and say, and everybody agree, yeah, I swapped favors. We're the United States of America. You're Ukraine. If you want our military dollars, you're going to do some things that I want, or you're not getting our military dollars. Sound good? I mean, remember, the money we were sending Ukraine, the money we send all over this daggone planet, that's your money. That's my money. Every single day you get up, throw your work boots on, and you head out for 8-9 hours a day. You're working the first half of the day for the government so they can just flutter the money all over the planet. If they're going to do that, which I think sucks anyway, but if they're going to do that, I would like something in return. Is it out of the question to ask for things when we give things? No. It's not out of the question. It's always happened since the history of the world began. It will always happen until our earth ends. That is the way life works. That's the way reality works. Welcome to adulthood, ladies and gentlemen.